Tyriq Withers saved I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. I love the original I Know What You Did Last Summer because of the amazing actors, great script, and iconic lines. The 2025 version lacked most of these things. I was only familiar with 3 of the actors before watching: Madelyn, Cline, Chase Suey Wonders, and Jonah Hauer. I feel like Hollywood has invested a lot into Madelyn and Chase, and I'm not completely sure it's a good investment. They were the leads of this film, yet their characters were so uninteresting. I think Madelyn does as much as she can with the material she's given. She plays this affluent woman who's into astrology and New Age spirituality. She's very feminine and suffers a lot throughout the film, but she also has a lot of dialogue that is meant to be funny. I say it was meant to be funny because sometimes it felt out of place. She was a very specific character, but it seems like the writers were unsure of her role in the story. I was also really confused with Chase's character and what her role was as well. She is the main character, but she feels very underdeveloped and was built more like a side character. I had a hard time following her and her motivations. Speaking of underdeveloped characters, why was Jonah's character there? He felt like a nothing burger and he was severely underutilized. I initially thought the mystery surrounding his character was on purpose. I thought we were supposed to suspect him like we suspect Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character in the original film, but no. The introduction of Gabriette's character was confusing, but I liked her character. I liked how she had this true crime podcast, and I wish that was explored more. A major issue with the film is that the plot felt convoluted and more complicated than it needed to be. The beginning, when the main ensemble is introduced, is an information dump, and there was way too much going on that didn't need to happen. Despite the poor writing and story structure, Tyriq Withers still managed to shine, which to me is the mark of a true star. Tyriq is able to play this douchey, hyper-masculine yet funny character so effortlessly. I can't tell if it's because his character was the best written or Tyriq was able to make the most of the character he was given. I have a feeling that if anyone else played this character, I would have been praying for his character to be the first to go. The lines he says are quintessential frat gym bro who truly believes he can survive the apocalypse. Tyriq is able to imbue this charm and relatability that makes the character someone you root for. I feel like he understood the tone that the writers and director were trying to go for, but couldn't fully execute. Without Tyriq Withers, I don't think I would have been able to finish this film. He undoubtedly has the most memorable parts and lines in this movie. I look forward to seeing what Tyriq Withers does in the future and see him blossom into an even bigger star.